I'll be right back. And she goes back into the other room. The three of you are there. You've known each other because one time you played cards together. What do you do in this moment? Or what happens? What occurrences occur?
I think like she said the Hill Cats thing to him, and then she like walks into the living room, and she bumps into the dining table that like Zach is sitting in immediately, and she's go, whoops, like, excuse you. And then she looks over to Zach and she's like, wow, yeah, so water, huh? Can be pretty dangerous. You know, I've heard if you drink a lot of water at once, you can actually die from it. Like, fun fact. How you do it?
Zach is like, as soon as Zuri comes into the house, Zach is like super stiff because like he is so awkward that like when somebody that's like extremely extroverted shows up, that he is just like, oh my god, what am I even doing in this situation? Like, I can't even talk to this person. It doesn't mean that he doesn't like Zuri. It just means that like he just like freezes up with like, I don't even know how to talk to you right now. He just drinks more water. Yeah,
so like she's like, yeah, I know, I was surprised too. And then she looks over. She looks over to Gray. And she's like, also, wow, like who named you that? You know, like could have been like Red or something, but no, Gray. Like, what's up with that?
This is,
I mean, I like gray. I think gray's a good color.
No, I mean, gray's great. You know, I guess you need one of each color. Like, if gray didn't exist, then... No, it's a great name. It's a great name. I'm sorry. Like, it's not like, you know, Maya or Zuri. It's just gray. But, like, it's fine. You know, it's okay to be bland because everybody needs something, you know? Like, we need bland in the life. Sorry, please ignore me.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to any of that.
I think I need all three of you guys to make awkward moment rolls.
I hope this continues to be a thing throughout the game. Awkward moment rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, Zach actually got a 19.
Oh shoot! Boy. Wow, he's used to this.
Ooh,
so finally someone's more awkward than him right now.
Yeah, Gray got a 6. It's not as bad as it could be, but...
Zuri got a 3!
Oh, of course!
Oh boy. Sue, I don't think I even need to tell you what went wrong. I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious how that was a failure. And then that is a tough choice for Gray.
No, I think we both failed. We got like a 6 and a 3.
So Gray, you failed. No. You just barely got a tough choice because you rolled a 6. Rules. Love to hate them. And then Zuri failed, but Zach succeeded. Zach, you just kind of feel like settled in this whole situation. You're no longer the most awkward person here. And I think
that feels
Gray...
Good. That feels good.
Yeah, you've got a tough choice. I think either you... So you do technically succeed. Technically, you're like, okay, same kind of thing. Like, I'm not the most awkward person in the room. But your tough choice is either you knock over the pitcher of water, or the doorbell rings and nobody else goes to get it, so it has to be you.
I'll knock over the pitcher of water.
Yeah, so you do. The water spills on the table. Luckily, it doesn't hit any papers, or nothing's like soiled, but it just like spills a little bit on you and onto the floor.
Wait, I want to say immediately, like Zuri immediately say, my man saving lives, but not for like countries that have like a shortage of water, but like saving lives.
The doorbell rings.
I'm gonna go get napkins, I think.
Okay.
Wait, what happens with my failure? Or is it just like how awkward I am?
Yeah, it was that. That was your failure. What
Fantastic.
You just said, that was the failure. The doorbell rings. You know what? Actually, no, I'm sorry. The doorbell doesn't ring. Maya comes back in. She goes, oh my god, where are they? Why are they always late? This is ridiculous. And she pulls out her phone and calls someone, and she goes, "Oh, okay, you're outside? All right. Well, come up. No, I already told you. I texted you the code. I texted all of you the code. Okay, it's 1521. Okay, are you coming up the stairs? Wonderful. Okay, the door's unlocked. You can just come in." And then hangs up the phone.
Afterwards, and imperceptible, just little knocks.
Come in!
I open the door a little bit and peek inside, and I'm like, "Maya, come here. Maya, come here."
I'll be right back, guys. And Maya goes over to the door.
Like, I open the door and grab you and pull you outside. I think I picked the wrong one. Look, you see my shirt? I have 3 different special occasion shirts, and I don't think this is the right one. I'm pretty sure I did not match the vibe. If you saw the people in there, they're more casual. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You didn't tell me. I mean, I texted you like 3 different times about like the vibe, and I haven't gotten anything back. So
Zuri's wearing a dress. Your shirt looks great. It's all gonna be fine. You can just come inside. Do you want to borrow something?
Well, that depends. Do you have like a nice floral button up?
Go ahead and make a roll. Let the fates decide.
Yes, floral button up.
It's an 8.
Okay, so that's a tough choice. I think you do succeed, but there's a cost. But you have the choice between 2 things. Either it's a floral shirt, but it's definitely seen better days, or it's a floral shirt in obscenely bright colors.
A floral shirt in obscenely bright colors.
Okay. Maya goes, "I do, but I don't think you're going to like it." Are you sure you want it?
You know what? Anything is going to be better than anything that I brought, so it's fine.
Okay.
Also, we have to go through the whole map of the house again so that I can go directly to the snacks and do not have to talk to or look at anyone.
No, you have to talk to and look at people in order to play the game, and the snacks are on the table in the room with the people. So remember, we talked about this. You can do this.
The whole reason why I agreed to do this is because you said there wasn't going to be a lot of personal interaction with each other, and that I wasn't going to have to deal with all of this stuff like at yoga, remember?
Well, there's only 3 people in there, and they're all, like, good people. You've met them. We played cards together.
No, but that was like a week ago.
And Maya, she puts her hands on both of your shoulders, and she says, "Gareth, you can do this."
I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, but then you're gonna thank me after. And everybody in the other room, you see Maya comes back inside, runs down the hall, comes back carrying some manner of fabric in bright colors, and then opens the door and tosses it outside. And a few minutes later, the door opens again, and in comes Gareth. Do you want to give me a physical description of Gareth?
Yeah, so Gareth is 5'6", I guess like plus-sized, one might call them. They are androgynous. They're like a nice, like a chai skin tone, like a chai and milk kind of situation right there. There's also, like Suri, there is long flowing hair, but there are also 2 undercuts on both sides. They're wearing a binder and a button-up with, I guess, some board shorts, some flip-flops for now, yeah.
The shirt is very bright.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, they're fully covered in tattoos. Some of them are traditional Pacific Islander tattoos, and then other ones are just like Studio Ghibli, Hayao Miyazaki tattoos.
Incredible. So you come into the room. Maya says, "Hold on, I'll be right back." And she goes back into the other room. And when you go into the dining room, you find, I don't know, what do you find?
Zach is like on his knees, like cleaning up water that he didn't even spill, but he feels obligated that he's got to clean it up.
Ray is definitely like watching because it seems to be handled, but and there's only one roll of paper towels that Zach's already got, so he can't really help, but feels like he should be there for support.
Zuri just like, so Zuri looks over, like she sees the water at first and sees them like taking care of it. She like sees that they're done there. So like she looks up and sees Garrett and she's like, "Oh my god, it's the yoga man! Oh hi! Okay, first of all, great shirt. I love it. Really making a statement piece here. I get it. But also, are you really flexible? I've always wanted to ask you this. I feel like if I ever tried to do a split, I would literally split it in half. So I'm always so impressed by yoga people. Like, do you feel extra chill? Like, I feel like you're really chill. How are you doing, Garrett? Are you feeling chill?
Yeah. That's their response.
Oh boy.
And then they're like, yeah, hi, Zuri. Hello. I'm glad to see you again. Yeah, chill. That's me.
Oh, that means so much to me. You're glad to see me? People don't even tell me that. Maybe because I never even give them a chance to speak, but I am so glad to meet you too. Can I give you a hug? Maybe I shouldn't. Are you okay with that? Like, would it be okay if I give you a hug? But you don't have to say yes. Like, don't feel pressured, but I would really like to. How do you feel about that? And then she just, has, the puppiest dog eyes, and she's just looking at Garrett, waiting for the answer.
Garrett is just like, COVID-19.
Okay. And then she's sad puppy dog eyes, looks away, and she's like, yeah, no, I get it. It's fine. I get it.
With immediate dead eyes, Garrett just turns to Maya and is like, do you see what happens?
Maya's not there.
Yo, you gotta give G here some space. We already know that they've got no chill from how they finished the game last time, right? Come on. That was I couldn't help but pick that answer. That was great. What remind me? It was something like with the card that was down. It's good to see you.
Thanks. The snacks, right. Gareth just runs away to the snack table.
So the snacks are on the main game table. So it sounds like the four of you guys are going to start to get ready to sit down. Now that you've finished cleaning up the stuff, you guys are going to start unpacking your materials, getting everything out. So everybody go ahead and describe to me what your gaming materials look. Your character sheet, do you have fancy dice? Do you have nothing? That kind of stuff.
Definitely nothing. Zuriwa has nothing. She reaches into her pocket and she's like, "Ooh, I should be pulling out all my stuff that I brought, all this cool dice I brought." And then she reaches into her pocket and it's more dandelions. And she's like, "Oh, right. Put those down to make room for the dandelions, and I forgot to pick the dice up. Oh no." Oh my god, you guys, do you think somebody took them? Do you think they took the dice?
What about Zach?
Zach is ultra prepared. He pulls out not only the physical game book, but also his laptop that has the updated rules on it, because they updated the rules after they bought the book, so he's got to have both. He's got to just show off that he's got the book, but and in case anybody else needs the book. And then he's got his laptop with the file on it, and he gets out his 1d20 that he brought, because he doesn't need any other dice. He just brought the 1d20 and a sharp pencil and his character sheet, and maybe some extra paper in case he needs to take notes. And then, he gets everything out, and then he's still looking through his backpacking, just in case he forgot anything, but I think that's it.
Yeah. All right, what about you, Gray?
Gray digs into his pocket and pulls out a handful of just D6s. Has clearly grabbed one from each different, board game that he's got at his house. He's also got one of those calculators with, the receipt paper on it. And has two more smaller calculators and one pad of paper. Did not bring a pencil or a pen.
Incredible. And what about you, Gareth?
Yeah, so this is Gareth's first time doing this. So Gareth brought, paper, pencil, all that kind of stuff, their laptop. They also brought one of those little green army men because they weren't sure if we were going to be doing a physical landscape kind of situation that the GM created, so they wanted to be prepared.
Zach's like, "Oh man, I should have brought a mini. I forgot that."
I slide over a little mini Batman his way.
Aww.
Don't worry, I got you.
I think we're kindred souls.
And in that moment, Maya comes into the room and she has a little tiny vase that she put the dandelion in. She puts it on the shelf behind where she's going to sit. And she looks at everything that you guys have. And she looks at Gareth and Zach. And then she looks at Zuri and Gray, and she shrugs and she goes, I think I have some extra dice. And she throws you guys both a pencil, and then she starts rummaging through her stuff, and she goes, oh my god, I don't know where my dice are. They were right here. They must have fallen. And she like bends down and starts to look around, and she pokes her head up. She goes, we